Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hi, everybody. My name is David Barra. I'm an honor swimmer, 2017. And in 2010, I had a very big year. I did a bunch of marathon swims from Hawaii to New York to England. And I sort of got the fever and wanted to keep up the momentum. So I swam a bunch in 2011 as well. Uh, Rondi Davies and I planned the Eight Bridges marathon swim that from 120 miles from Catskill, New York, down to the Verrazano, and that was planned for June of 2011, and in March of 2011, United States Masters Swimming hosted a convention, an open water safety convention in San Francisco, and I attended that. Steve Munitones was instrumental in bringing all the speakers to that convention, and one of the speakers was a gentleman. I don't remember his full name, but it was Roger, and he was one of the principal members of Lac St. in Quebec, and his presentation was amazing. I to date to to date back then, I knew very little of the pro circuit, and Lac St. Jean was a model for swimmer safety. They have a hospital set up at the finish line, and the participants in the pro swim all needed to get checked out by medical professionals after the swim, and get signed off before they could leave the hospital. It's quite an amazing um, situation they have there. The whole town turns out. Uh, it's it's a remote area in Quebec, about 12-hour drive from the Mid Hudson Valley here in New York, and and I started corresponding with Roger about how I could possibly do this swim, not being in the pro circuit myself. And he said they had occasionally in the past supported solo swims, amateur solo swims, and I kept pestering him about, when can I get a date? How can I do this? I'd like to do it. What'll it cost? How can I get there and do this? Eventually, they got back to me and assigned me a date, which was maybe 4 or 5 days before the pro race. So when I arrived in Roberval with Claire, after a very long drive overnight, the atmosphere was electric. There was the whole town was really gearing up for this pro race, and the energy was amazing. There didn't seem to be anything else going on other than uh, swimmers coming from all over the world to race here, and we really felt like VIPs. We met the night before the swim. We spoke about the logistics of the swim. We'd get on a little van. They would drive the 30 miles around the lake to the splash site. And they spoke a little bit about the direction and the course. They introduced us to the boaters and the boat support that we would have there, and we had four boats. We had four boats supporting just me. Claire was my official uh, support team, my crew, and she got to ride along the swim in a little aluminum skiff. Um, and for the 12 or 13 hours, I don't remember exactly how long it was. She was not in the most comfortable boat. In the fleet, there was a rib, there was a cabin cruiser, and there was another boat, and I felt really fortunate and spoiled to have so much dedicated support for just me. Um, and when I finished, I got the uh, the attention that the pro swimmers, I guess, are used to, examined by a physician. They took my blood pressure, they checked my pulse, took my blood pressure and temperature, let me take a hot shower in this dedicated hospital, um, erected for just swimmers. And I got some treats, some fudge, some local blueberries, and I met Gilles Potvin, amazing, legendary Canadian coach every year to see if there were any other amateur swimmers that were doing this course, and I haven't seen any since. So, but it's a wonderful, wonderful venue, and if it's available and they open it up to amateur swimmers, I would highly recommend it. Canada is one of my favorite countries. The Canadians are the friendliest people in the world, and Roberval, I hope I'm saying that correctly, is a charming little town, and it's well worth the trip. So go do it if you can. Yeah, for sure. Um, that's all I have to say about Lac St. John.